Why do you wake up tired even after a full night's sleep? Why does your energy fade halfway through the day, no matter how much coffee you drink? If you're over 60 and constantly feel exhausted, it's not just getting older. Fatigue in seniors often comes from hidden causes that many people overlook. But the good news is, once you understand these reasons, you can regain your energy, clarity, and strength faster than you think. In this video, we're exploring the top 5 reasons why older adults often feel tired all the time. Each one reveals something crucial about how your body changes with age and what you can do to turn it around. Stay with me until the end, because the final reason is one that most doctors rarely mention. Yet, it could completely change how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Let's get started. Number 1, poor sleep quality and nighttime disruptions. One of the most common reasons seniors feel tired is not the amount of sleep they get, but the quality of it. Many older adults believe that because they go to bed early and wake up early, they're getting enough rest. But your body doesn't recover through hours alone. It restores itself through deep sleep. As we age, our sleep cycles change. The deep restorative phase of sleep becomes shorter, while the lighter stages, where you wake up easily, become longer. That's why so many people over 60 wake up several times a night or find themselves lying awake at 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep. The body may spend enough time in bed, but it never reaches the true rest it needs to heal muscles, balance hormones, and restore energy. A major cause of this disruption is nighttime urination. The bladder becomes more sensitive with age, and certain habits, like drinking water too close to bedtime or taking blood pressure medication late in the evening, can worsen the problem. And when that happens repeatedly, your mornings begin with exhaustion instead of renewal. Another common factor is sleep apnea, something often overlooked in seniors. It's a condition where your breathing briefly stops during sleep, often without you realizing it. You might snore, wake up gasping, or just feel drained, no matter how long you slept. The oxygen dips caused by sleep apnea can lead to morning headaches, brain fog, and even heart strain over time. I once spoke with an old friend named Harold, who, in his 70s, thought his constant fatigue was just part of aging. He later discovered that his exhaustion came from mild sleep apnea and poor evening habits. Once he started managing both by adjusting his meal times, staying away from alcohol before bed, and sleeping on his side, his mornings changed completely. He told me, "I didn't know how tired I was until I wasn't tired anymore." The key point is this: true rest depends on rhythm, not just routine. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times helps reset your internal clock. But protecting deep sleep is where real recovery happens. Limit caffeine afternoon, reduce screen time before bed, and keep your room dark and cool. These small adjustments can help your body reach the restorative stages of sleep that it desperately needs. Feeling tired all the time isn't just a sign of age. It's your body's way of saying it's not getting the rest it deserves. And when you fix that, everything else, your energy, focus, and mood, starts to come back to life. Number 2, nutrient deficiencies that quietly drain energy. Another major reason seniors often feel tired all the time is hidden nutrient deficiency. As we age, our body's ability to absorb essential vitamins and minerals gradually weakens, even if our diet hasn't changed. You might be eating well, but your body isn't getting what it needs to. The 3 most common deficiencies behind persistent fatigue are vitamin B12, iron, and vitamin D. Each plays a vital role in how your body converts food into fuel, transports oxygen, and keeps your brain alert. When any one of these drops below optimal levels, energy production slows dramatically, almost like a car running low on oil. Let's start with vitamin B12. This nutrient is essential for nerve health and red blood cell formation. Without enough B12, your blood can't carry oxygen efficiently, leading to chronic fatigue, brain fog, and even dizziness. The tricky part is that B12 absorption depends on stomach acid. And as you get older, your body produces less of it. That's why even if you eat meat or eggs regularly, you might still be deficient. Some seniors need B12-rich foods like salmon or fortified cereals, while others may benefit from sublingual B12 tablets that absorb directly under the tongue. Then there's iron. Iron deficiency isn't just a problem for younger women. It's surprisingly common in older adults, too. Chronic low iron can result from minor internal bleeding, medications like aspirin, or simply reduced dietary intake. When your iron levels drop, your red blood cells can't carry oxygen, effectively leaving your muscles weak and your heart working overtime just to keep up. This form of fatigue often feels heavy, as if every step requires extra effort. Vitamin D is another silent culprit, known as the sunshine vitamin. It plays a key role in maintaining muscle function, immune strength, and mood. With age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. That's why many seniors, even those who spend time outdoors, are deficient. Low vitamin D often manifests as bone pain, muscle weakness, or lingering tiredness that doesn't go away. She blamed her age until a simple blood test revealed deficiencies in both B12 and D. Within a month of correcting them under her doctor's guidance, she felt revitalized. She told me, "I thought aging meant slowing down, but it turned out my body just needed a little help catching up." What this teaches us is that fatigue doesn't always come from lack of sleep. It can come from lack of nourishment. When your body doesn't have the raw materials to make energy, even the smallest tasks can feel draining. That's why it's important to ask your doctor for a full nutrient panel instead of guessing. Sometimes the simplest fix can make the biggest difference. To support your body naturally, include foods rich in these nutrients: leafy greens, fish, eggs, lean meats, and whole grains. And if you spend most of your time indoors, consider getting moderate sun exposure each day to help your body produce vitamin D. When your nutritional balance is restored, you'll notice something subtle but profound. Mornings start feeling lighter, your thoughts clearer, and your motivation naturally returns. That's not coincidence. It's your body finally working at full power again. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, dehydration and poor fluid balance. One of the most overlooked causes of constant fatigue in seniors is simple dehydration. Many older adults drink far less water than their bodies truly need, often because their sense of thirst diminishes with age. You may not feel thirsty, but your body quietly struggles to function at full capacity. And that silent imbalance drains energy more. Water is the foundation of every biological process in the body, from digestion and circulation to brain function and muscle movement. When you're even mildly dehydrated, your blood thickens slightly, forcing your heart to work harder to pump it. Your brain also receives less oxygen, which triggers sluggish thinking, lightheadedness, and that foggy, tired feeling that no nap or cup of coffee can fix. The problem often worsens with medications. Many common prescriptions for high blood pressure, cholesterol, or heart conditions act as mild diuretics, increasing urine output and lowering hydration levels even further. On top of that, some people intentionally reduce their fluid intake in the evening to avoid nighttime urination, unaware that this habit leaves them underhydrated for most of the day. The result is a body constantly operating in energy-saving mode. Muscles feel heavier, reflexes slow, and your body's ability to regulate temperature weakens. You might even mistake dehydration for other conditions, since symptoms like dizziness, headaches, or dry mouth often appear before thirst does. I remember an 80-year-old man named George, who always complained about feeling exhausted, even though his doctor said his blood work looked fine. He later realized he was drinking less than 2 glasses of water a day. Once he began drinking small amounts throughout the day rather than all at once, his fatigue and mental fog lifted within a week. He said, "It felt like my body finally woke up after years of running on empty." Hydration doesn't just mean water. It includes fluids from soups, fruits, herbal teas, and even vegetables with high water content, like cucumbers or watermelon. The key is consistency, drinking smaller amounts frequently instead of large gulps at once. There's also a deeper connection between hydration and mood. Studies have shown that even a small many seniors mistake this emotional fatigue for depression, when in reality their bodies are simply calling out for balance. To make hydration easier, start your morning with a full glass of water before coffee. Sip slowly throughout the day, and include hydrating foods with your meals. Avoid sugary drinks that spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling even more drained later. Think of your body like a garden. It can't thrive without water. When you stay hydrated, your heart pumps easier, your muscles recover faster, and your mind stays clear. Fatigue fades not because you've added energy, but because your body can finally use the energy it already has. The truth is, exhaustion doesn't always mean weakness. Sometimes it's your body whispering that it's thirsty. And when you listen, you'll feel the difference, not just in energy, but in clarity, calm, and strength. Number 4. Sedentary lifestyle and muscle weakness. Fatigue is not always about what's happening inside your body. It's often about what's not happening. A lack of physical movement is one of the biggest hidden causes of chronic tiredness in seniors. The less you move, the more your muscles weaken, your circulation slows, and your body starts conserving energy instead of creating it. You begin to feel tired not because you're doing too much, but because you're doing too little. The human body was designed to move. Every step, stretch, or simple reach triggers the release of hormones that regulate metabolism and energy. When you stop moving regularly, these signals fade. Your cells become less efficient at using oxygen. Your heart rate stays low, and your brain receives fewer nutrients. Over time, this creates a constant state of sluggishness, where even small tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries feel exhausting. Many older adults fall into this cycle unintentionally. Joint stiffness, arthritis, or which increases fatigue, which makes movement even harder. A slow spiral of energy loss. The truth is, movement doesn't deplete energy, it builds it. Gentle daily exercise, like walking, stretching, or even gardening, can reset your energy system by improving blood flow, balancing hormones, and strengthening muscles. I knew a man named Leonard, 78, who told me he felt like his battery was dying. He rarely left his recliner except for meals and short walks around the house. His doctor suggested something simple, 10 minutes of walking in the morning and evening. Within a month, Leonard noticed a difference. His sleep improved, his appetite returned, and his constant fatigue faded. He told me, "It's funny. Moving a little gave me the strength to move a lot more." Science supports what Leonard experienced. Regular physical activity increases oxygen delivery to cells, enhances mitochondrial function, your body's energy factories, and improves mood by releasing endorphins. Even modest movement, like stretching for a few minutes every hour, can reduce fatigue by 30% over time. It's also important to remember that exercise doesn't have to be intense. The best activity is the one you'll actually do. For some, that's morning walks with a friend. For others, it's gentle chair yoga, tai chi, or light resistance training with bands. What matters most is consistency. When your body learns that movement is part of daily life again, your metabolism reignites, and fatigue begins to fade naturally. There's also a powerful mental shift that comes with movement. Physical activity releases chemicals that fight stress and anxiety, two silent energy thieves that often go unnoticed. When you move your body, you also free your mind. You begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more. Each movement tells your body, "I'm still here, still capable, still strong." And with time, that message becomes your reality. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Emotional stress and mental fatigue. Sometimes the most exhausting thing in life isn't physical, it's emotional. Chronic stress, worry, and unresolved sadness quietly drain your energy, even when your body feels fine. For many seniors, fatigue has less to do with age and more to do with the invisible weight they carry, grief, loneliness, or the anxiety of uncertainty that comes with getting older. Your mind and body are deeply connected. When you feel stressed or anxious, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, hormones meant to help you survive danger. But when these hormones stay elevated for too long, they wear down your immune system, interfere with sleep, and sap your energy reserves. That's why people who carry emotional stress often describe their tiredness as heavy, as if every part of them is weighed down. Loneliness also plays a powerful role. Studies show that social isolation in seniors increases fatigue, slows metabolism, and even weakens the heart. Humans are wired for connection, conversation, laughter, simple companionship. When those moments fade, so does our emotional vitality. It's not weakness, it's biology. I once met a widower named James who was 82. He told me he woke up every morning feeling half alive. His doctor said his health was fine, but his days felt empty. After joining a small community gardening group, everything changed. That small act of rejoining life gave him back his spark. Mental fatigue can also come from overstimulation. Constant news, screens, and negativity overstretched the brain. Even if you're not physically active, your mind might be working overtime, worrying, replaying memories, or imagining worst-case scenarios. All that background noise quietly drains your energy. The solution begins with balance. Start by creating mental rest periods each day, simple moments of silence where you can breathe, stretch, or walk without distraction. Reconnect with others, even in small ways. A weekly phone call with an old friend, volunteering at a local center, or joining a senior exercise class can reignite emotional strength. Spiritual practices also help, whether that's prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in gratitude. These moments remind you that peace isn't found in doing more, but in feeling present. And when your mind is at ease, your body naturally follows. It's also important to remember that emotional fatigue doesn't mean you're broken. It means you've cared deeply, lived fully, and endured more than most realize. The goal isn't to eliminate emotion, but to replenish it with purpose. When you replace worry with connection and isolation with meaning, you'll feel your energy begin to return from the inside out. Tiredness isn't always about sleep or food, it's about the spirit. The heart, when unburdened, can energize the whole body. And sometimes, that's all it takes to feel alive again. Final thoughts. If you've been feeling tired more often lately, remember fatigue is not a sign of weakness. It's your body's way of whispering for attention, urging you to restore balance. Aging doesn't mean losing energy. It means learning to use it wisely. When you understand where your energy is leaking, from poor sleep, low nutrients, dehydration, inactivity, or emotional stress, you can begin to rebuild. Think of your energy like a savings account. Every healthy habit, better rest, gentle movement, laughter, hydration, or even 5 minutes of quiet adds to that balance. You don't need to change everything at once. Small daily deposits will restore your vitality far faster than you think. I've seen countless older adults regain their spark once they stopped accepting exhaustion as normal. They realized that their tiredness wasn't inevitable. It was reversible. And once they took that first small step toward balance, everything else followed: clearer mornings, better moods, sharper focus, and a lighter heart. So ask yourself, what one thing can you change today? Maybe it's drinking a bit more water, going for a short walk, or calling a friend you've been missing. Every action you take tells your body, I'm still alive, still moving, still me. And that message alone can rekindle the strength you thought was gone. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.